Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Angelo Rabaya, and this is my nephew. He's trying to, get inserted. He wants to be part of the video. Anyway, so this is my first. Charlie, seriously. Okay. This is my first product review of a Korean foundation that is suitable for men's natural makeup. And what I'm gonna review here is the new Be Ready Blue Foundation. This is the blue foundation, and as you can see, it's in the shade. I don't know. Come on, how do I focus this? Oh my God, this is my focus. Okay. I don't know if you can focus it. It's in the shade number 4, Damian, and that is like suitable for shade number 27 because my skin tone is around NC 37 in MAC foundation, 3W1 Tony in Estee Lauder, and 320 in Lancome Concealer. So anything that is any Korean foundation that is in the shade number 27 suits my skin. So I'm gonna test it out to see if it's really good. Now you see, this foundation has been reformulated and with the help and co-created by a Korean YouTuber named Swan together with Tibet Brother. I believe that's Tibet Brother. I think that's his name. Yeah. So they co-created the new formulation of this foundation just to give everything what men's need for a foundation. So it claims to be a semi-matte foundation that has good coverage and it lasts long. So I wanted to test this out if it's really that good. Does it really cover? As you can see, I have a lot of blemishes. I have oily skin and I am acne prone, and you can see I have a lot. See that? I have a lot of blemishes that I always cover. So I always use foundation and concealer just to cover up my blemishes. I always use a foundation and concealer to cover all my blemishes. Yeah, so I kind of use a foundation and concealer just to cover up my blemishes, as you can see. So yeah, so without further ado, let's start with the review. So when I ordered this foundation, it comes with Be Ready their Be Ready Sun Base. This is called Be Ready UV Defense Sun Base Fresh for Heroes, and it has SPF50 PA++++. That's like 4 plus, and it contains 50 ml, and this is what the product looks like. As you can see, this is a sun cream. At the same time, it is a makeup primer that helps keep the foundation stay in place when you apply this because it's a primer. So I'm gonna try this on. I always clean my hands with alcohol just to make sure that my hands are really clean from germs. I won't put any germs stuck on my face. Okay, now let's start applying this sun base. See, I haven't tried this. Okay, so this is gonna be a first impression. Everything that I'm gonna show you about all the Be Ready products are all first impression. So I'm gonna start applying this. I want you guys to know I'm really sorry if I'm not good at doing product reviews, especially I'm kind of shy speaking here in front of the camera. So okay, this is the product. It's actually a white cream and it's kind of moisturizing. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you that after I'm doing my skincare, I didn't apply moisturizer because I wanted to test how moisturizing this sun cream is. If you know my skincare, well, these are the skincare products I applied. First, I applied this Sun By Me clear pads, which is what they call toner pads. It's called clear pads. I wipe my face with this product because, as you can see, I do have acne prone skin, so I use Sun By Me products. And then I apply toner, which is this product, the Sun By Me 30-day Miracle Toner. This is what I do. So I didn't put a moisturizer on because I wanted to test if this sun base is actually moisturizing enough. So I'm gonna apply this product on my face now. Look at the mirror. It's hard to focus looking at the camera as my mirror. It claims to be that it doesn't cause white cast is what they say. So I'm hoping that it doesn't make my face look white on camera. So yeah. It's kinda, it feels moisturizing. Yeah. Feels moisturizing. I'll cover it, yeah. So maybe definitely you could use this as moisturizer. Okay, this is how the sun base, as you can see, it didn't really cause any white cast. Yes, it kind of makes my face look moisturized, yes, and you can tell as you can tell here in the lighting that it's giving me that shine on my face. So I hope it doesn't cause my face really oily, because as you know, I have oily skin, so I'm hoping that it doesn't really oil up my face. So well, now that my skin is already prepped with sunscreen and primer, so now I'm gonna proceed with the Be Ready foundation. So again, I'm in the shade number 4, Damian, and it is suitable for shade number 27. So when I ordered this foundation, it comes with a free Dalba. I don't know if you can pronounce it, but it's Dalba cushion puffs, and I am really excited and happy that I get free cushion puffs. As you know, I like cushion puffs. I like to use them whenever I apply foundation, but I also do brushes. I have brushes here, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it on this side here. I'm gonna apply the foundation with this cushion puff, and on the other side, I'm gonna apply the foundation with a foundation brush. As you can see, this is my brush here. It's called Gekomo, which is like kind of like a dupe version for the MAC foundation brush, you know, the buffing one. So it's actually a good buffing. It really gives full coverage. Yeah, a lot of my foundations gets a lot of coverage whenever I use this foundation brush. So I'm gonna use this brush on this side and the cushion puff on this side. So now let's start. I'm gonna try to see if I can apply just one pump. Okay, the mirror I use is this one. This is a cushion foundation from Hera. As you can see, this is one of their limited edition matte case from Hera. This is a limited edition case, and I really love this case. I really love the design. Yeah, it's a matte case. It's a matte case. Yeah. So yeah, this is my cushion. If you're wondering, my shade in Hera Black Cushion is 27N1. Like I said, anything that is any cushion and foundation that are in the shade 27 suits my skin tone. So now I'm gonna start applying this foundation using this cushion on this side. Oh, I forgot to tell you, as you can see, it's kind of thick in consistency. I don't know if you can tell, it's not runny. So usually a lot of matte foundations are always runny. Well, for this one, it kind of has a thick consistency. And it's not even runny. So now, let's gonna see if I can apply it. Okay. Foundation has a 10. Yeah, it smells nice. It smells like cucumber. The scent of melon, I guess. I was kinda hoping that the shade matches my undertone, because I have warm undertone, which is like my skin is suitable for yellow undertone foundation shade. But this one here is kind of neutral. Well, most foundations in Korea always use neutral shades, so yeah, this is a neutral shade. Okay, now that is just one pump, and as you can see, this is how the foundation is on my face. It's kind of give me that medium coverage. It's definitely medium coverage, and they said that this is a buildable coverage, so I want to see if I can build up the coverage. But I'm not gonna apply a second layer, but I just use the foundation to cover up some of my blemishes and my under eye areas. I'm not gonna use a concealer for today. This is just as how good the coverage of the foundation is. So I'm gonna put another small pump, and still with the pushing puff, I'm gonna see if I can, cover my dark circles. And I'm gonna see if I can cover all my blemishes. Okay, this is how the foundation, actually it's really good. I think it really cover up my blemishes. I wouldn't say like 100%, like it's not really total full coverage. It's more like just buildable. I don't know how to say this. From medium to full, almost full coverage, and how it covers my blemishes. So yeah, I think the foundation. Coverage of the foundation is good, yeah. And as you can see, if I look at this in the mirror here, if I look at myself in the mirror, I can see that it really is a natural coverage, yeah. Natural coverage indeed. Now I'm gonna apply a brush on the other side. I'm gonna apply another pump, just one pump. And now I'm gonna use, on this side, I'm gonna use a brush on this side to see if that has more coverage using a brush, because as you can see, the puff, but still, the puff is already a sponge, that it kind of absorbs a little bit. So maybe if I use a brush, maybe it doesn't really absorb much, but usually whenever I use this brush, it really gives a fuller coverage whenever I use this brush on any foundation. But only if the foundation is like medium to full coverage, and I use this brush, yeah, it gives full coverage. So I'm gonna use this brush and apply it on this side. Wow. Sorry about the sound outside. Okay. Now with a brush, okay, it's definitely cover up my blemishes using a brush, really. So like I said, using this foundation brush, it really gives a fuller coverage. I don't know if you can see it. It really covered up. If you compare it to before I applied the foundation, it actually, you can see a lot of my blemishes can be seen. But with using this brush, yeah, it really covered up my blemishes. So if I use a sponge or a cushion puff, it gives that medium coverage. But with a brush, it actually gives a full coverage. So let me see if I can cover up some of my dark circles and some of my blemishes that is a bit peeking through. So let's see. I'm I'm gonna apply one more pump. And now I'm gonna use a concealer brush to covering my dark circles in the under my eyes and some of my blemishes. So I'm gonna use this brush, concealer brush, and I always use this whenever I apply concealer to blend. Because yeah, it gives fuller coverage with this one. So let's see if I could cover up my dark circles. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that it's really covering up my blemishes with this brush. I just pumped a very small amount of, and I haven't even completely used all of this amount, and it already covered up my blemishes and my under eye dark circles under my eyes. So yeah, it's really covering up. So this foundation is really good, and a little goes a long way, really. So yeah, so the amount of this foundation is around 35 ml. So yeah, a little goes a long way, and yeah, I think this foundation will last really long if you don't always use it every day. Like, you use it for, like, I kind of use foundations almost every day whenever I go to work or when I go to the mall to watch movies or buy stuff, But yeah, this foundation is really good. Just a little goes a long way, and it's already covering up all my face. I don't know, how do I say it right? So yeah, this is how the foundation looks on my face. To be honest, I was hoping that it would be like a matte foundation, but as what it claims, it claims to be semi-matte, but it's not really a flat matte. As you can see, it kind of gives a dewy finish. I mean, yeah, there's definitely something dewy on my face. Like, yeah, it didn't give that flat matte looking. It doesn't look flat. I wonder if I can. Yeah, it feels semi-matte, slightly sticky. Yeah, it's a semi-matte, not totally matte, just a semi-matte. And well, I hope that with the semi-matte finish of this foundation, I hope it doesn't really make my face oily. So yeah, for the sake of this review, I'm not gonna put on powder. I'll just have to use the foundation alone. And just to test how good this is, if it's really long lasting, does it really control oiliness, because they say that it's claimed suitable for all skin types of what men use, because you see most men are prone to oiliness. So hopefully this foundation controls the oiliness of my face. Hopefully I don't get too oily after using this. So yeah, and now next I'm gonna put on this Be Ready, and you see, this is the Be Ready Wake Up Vitalizing Lip Balm for Heroes. So as you can see, this is what the lip balm looks like. I don't know if you can see it. See, it has a red letter B logo in it, and they said that the white part really helps moisturize your lips, and then the red B logo in the center gives that small hint of colors. See if it really gives a moisturizing lips. And let's see how much of a hint of color it is. I hope it's not too red. That doesn't give me looking like I'm wearing lipstick. I hope not. Feels good. Yeah, it's not really totally moisturizing, like, that oily kind of moisture that some lip balms offer, like that greasy. It's not that greasy. Yeah, let me try to see if I can apply another layer. Okay. So this is what the lip balm looks like on my lips. Yeah, there is a small hint of color, and it doesn't look obvious that I'm wearing lipstick. It just gives you that natural look. Yeah, it feels moisturizing in my lips. Yes, it is. And yeah, so as you can see, this is the final look when using all three Be Ready products: the sun base, the foundation, and the lip balm. So yeah, this is how it looks like. So I'm gonna come back and I will gonna test this out, how long this foundation works, and I want to test it if it's really controls the oiliness of my face. And as you can see outside, it's really hot outside because I live, if you want to know where I live, I'm from the Philippines. It's really humid here. I live in a really humid country. It's really hot outside, so I want to test out if this foundation really holds up the heat, and I wanted to test out if it's really sweat proof. Does it really keep the foundation on after I sweat a lot? So yeah, and let's see if it fades or it doesn't fade. So hopefully it lasts longer, because it actually claims to last longer. So I'll be back and I'll tell you my final thoughts on these three products from Be Ready. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so here I am outside, and as you can see, this is how the foundation looks on my face in natural lighting. And yeah, as you can see that the color Damian, the shade Damian, it's a good match. Really, yeah, it's a really good match. It matches the skin color of my face. It doesn't look brighter than my skin tone. It fits my skin tone. This is how my foundation looks on natural lighting. So yeah, I'm on my way to the grocery. I'm just gonna buy some stuff for like some food and our daily needs. Yeah, so I'll see you later. Bye. Hello guys, I'm now here at Robinson's supermarket, where I'm here at the grocery. And let me check on the foundation. As you can see, the foundation looks good, but I don't know if you can tell, but the foundation kind of oxidized a little. It just makes it look like my face is kind of darker than the rest of my body. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell. So this is how it looks like. And I've been wearing this foundation for like 30 minutes, more than 30 minutes. So yeah, it kind of oxidized, like slightly oxidized since about 30 minutes since I applied this foundation. So yeah, I'll get back to you. Bye. Hello guys, it's now 4 o'clock. I applied this foundation around 12:30, so it's been like, how many hours? It's like almost 4 hours, and as you can see, this is my face looks like. Yeah, I'm starting to get oily. Yeah, oily. So let's see if I can try to blot my face. If I blot my face, this is where I found out if it's gonna fade, because most blotting papers are just gonna say the foundation gets mixed with so much oil. So let's see if it's fade. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, there's so much transfer. I got another blotting paper. Oh my god, look at that. So much oil. I should remind you guys, I have oily skin. So yeah, I'm prone to getting oily. That's how I am. And a lot of foundations I tried that and it's too oily. Yeah, and when I blot, they fade a lot. Okay, that's like a second blotting paper. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, it seems to be. There's some are fading. Mostly my nose is fading. It's probably the nose that is always the oiliest. And yeah, that's prone to fading. And this side here where I applied the brush didn't fade much. Just because I applied much. I applied more products in this side. But when this side where I applied the sponge, where it's, I can see some of my blemishes are kind of peeking through, but not much. Only the nose part. I don't know if you can see clearly my nose, but the nose part, they kind of fade a little. So yeah, let's see if I can, retouch with the foundation. Alright then, now let's see if we can. Let's see if I can retouch using the same with the cushion buff. It's a little because one pump is like half face for you. I'm just gonna, just a little. The smell is not bad. I mean, I kinda enjoy the smell. Of course, this side where my nose is, it kind of fades because I was wearing glasses. Yeah, there's part here in my nose. Right here, it's kind of fades because I was wearing glasses. And last night, foundation against the rays. Oh, I forgot to mention you, but so far, actually there are times I have foundation kind of creases here in my mouth, here in my mouth area, right here, the laugh lines, yeah. And when I look at it in the mirror, there's no crack. Okay, there's no crack. It didn't emphasize the fine lines. So, but my forehead didn't really do much emphasizing. So, I guess you could say that this foundation is really good for even mature people who are prone to some wrinkles in their faces, if you know what I mean. And so I guess mature men and women can it's okay that this doesn't really emphasize wrinkles around your laugh lines and your forehead. So yeah, so that's it. This is how it looks like on my face. I have retouched the foundation. I only retouched the nose part and some areas that faded after I blot. I guess I'll just end this for now, and then I'll come back for my final thoughts later tonight. Bye. Hello guys, so time check, it is now 8:36 and I've been wearing this foundation for about 8 hours since I started wearing this foundation around 12:30 and now it's 8:36, so yeah, exactly 8 hours or a few minutes more. So let me say about this foundation. Let me try to give a review each product from Be Ready Sun Base to the foundation and the balm. Okay, so my thoughts here is that let me give my final thoughts on each product. So now let's just focus on the main thing of this review, which is of course the star of this review is the Be Ready Blue Foundation. Now let me start with the coverage. Now for the coverage is really good. It's a medium buildable to full coverage. So yeah, I'm impressed with the coverage of this foundation. It's really good. It really as you can see, it really covered up my blemishes. I don't know if you can really see that clearly, but yeah, it really covered much about my blemishes. So yeah, this foundation is at first application like one layer is about medium, but you can always layer around to cover some certain areas, and it can, like I said, this is buildable to full coverage. So yeah, the foundation has really good coverage. So yeah, and until now it still covered up my blemishes and my dark circles here. So yeah, I'm very impressed with the coverage of this foundation. And now, second is the longevity of this foundation. I can say that it really lasts really long. I've been wearing this for like 8 hours, so probably it will last even longer than 8 hours, and perhaps because as I look at in the mirror, there's not much fading. The last time I bought was like around 4 o'clock, and then I did some retouch, you see. And ever since I retouch, yeah, I think this foundation can be good for retouching. You can always carry this around, put it in your bag, and bring a cushion puff with you for retouch. Yeah. So as you can see that there's not much fade after. There's not much fading after a long time of wearing this foundation. So yeah, longevity is good. And now let me tell you about the color. Now like I said, I am in the shade number 4 Damian, that's my shade, and that caters for shade 27 in any Korean cushion and foundations. I can say that the color Damian is, I think it's a good match for it. I remember, like as I said a while ago, I did say that I checked that it's like my face is actually darker than the rest of my body. As you can see, if you can tell, you see, even if without my makeup, my natural skin color of my face is actually darker than the rest of my body. So if I do it like this, it's not that noticeable. But if I show my shoulders here and near my chest, you can see how my skin color, my body is lighter than the actual skin color of my face. So yeah, and I would say that, just so you know, the undertone of the shade Damian is kind of neutral. As you can see, if I wanted to tell you, I have warm undertone. My skin tone is actually in the warm side. So I prefer foundations with a slight yellow undertone. I just wish that the color of the foundation was a little bit warm, or a little yellow undertone, and it would have looked really more naturally matches the skin color of my face. But overall, it's not really that much of a difference. I don't know if you can tell. So yeah, I'm still satisfied with the color. So number 4 Damian is a good shade. I'd say that what Swan and Tibet Brother really did, the new formulation, they really did a good job. So yeah, so Mr. Swan, I hope you're watching. Wow, thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. You and Tibet Brother, you did a really good job of reformulating this. And best of all, you even changed the packaging, because if everyone wants to know, the previous packaging of the Be Ready foundation was called Be Ready Level Up Foundation for Heroes, and that was in a plastic bottle, and it didn't have a pump. It just happened to have a tube, just like like any sunscreen product that has a tube. Yeah, and that kind of discouraged me to try Be Ready foundation because of the packaging, and it doesn't come with a pump, because I prefer foundation bottles with pump. Ever since I saw a video from Swan that he just announced that he reformulated the Be Ready foundation. They even changed the packaging. And what's surprising is that it's now in a pump, and I am very satisfied that they finally made a pump. And instead of the previous plastic bottle, they now changed it into a frosted glass bottle. I know that it can be risky, that it might break, so you just have to be careful, especially when you travel, if you carry this along with you. So yeah, I think it's best that you put it in a small pouch, and then you have to be careful in carrying this with you. And you put it in a pouch, and then you put it in a bag. Always try to be careful when carrying this, because it can be prone to breakage. So yeah, you have to be careful. Okay, next is the Be Ready UV Defense Sun Base Fresh. Now, to be honest, I kind of have some mixed thoughts about this sun base, because okay, let me just say the good side and the bad side about this. Now, for the good side is it has SPF50 plus PA plus, which is 4+, and yeah, it didn't cause any white cast on my face. So as you can see, it didn't really brighten or whiten my face when a lot of flashes and a light that's reflecting it. As you can see, it's not really that flashy, so it didn't give me that ghost face kind of white cast effect. So the good thing is it doesn't have a white cast, and it really protected my skin from the sun's harmful UV rays. Of course, it's always important to wear sunscreen in order to protect your face from skin damaging from the sun and sunburns and darkening of your skin. So that's the importance about it. And of course, protection from the sun, it also prevents you from getting prone to wrinkles. So yeah, that's a good side about this sun primer. And for the bad side is I don't know if I can actually see anything that if it really helps keep the foundation grip. I mean, I can tell that this sun primer actually helped the foundation really last long, because it's a primer. And one thing I would like to share to you that what I don't like about this is I was hoping it would be good for my skin type, because I have oily skin, and when I first applied this, I was hoping I would be feeling moisturizing. That's why I used this as a moisturizer. I didn't put on moisturizer. I just used this to moisturize my skin because it feels moisturizing, but it's kind of a bit oily, moisturizing, if you know what I mean. So I thought that it contained some oil or something. So yeah, which is why I have mixed thoughts if I will keep using this in a hot, humid weather, because usually whenever I use something that's oily for my face, and especially in a hot, humid, my face produces a lot more oils in hot, humid weather. So yeah, that's why this sun base is, I have mixed thoughts about this. So, but I'll probably keep using this, and probably when the time comes that there's like some cold weather, maybe I'll just use this some other time, like when the weather feels a bit cold. So yeah. Next is the Be Ready Wake Up Vitalizing Lip Balm. I would say that it is moisturizing at first application, but I have mixed thoughts of this lip balm too, because the moisture doesn't really last long, and I frequently keep reapplying this. Right now my lips is feeling a little bit dry, so I'm gonna you can see now, I just reapplied the lip balm, and now my lips feel moisturizing. So yeah, the downside is the moisture of this lips doesn't really last long, and I keep reapplying this for like every hour, or the shorter time is around 30 minutes after I applied this, and then I'm gonna reapply again, because the moisture on my lips with this doesn't really last long. So yeah, that's the downside of this lip balm. But the good side is that even when this lip balm gives a hint of color, and it didn't even make my lips look like I'm wearing I'm wearing lipstick, thankfully. Yeah, it just gives a small hint of color and it looks really natural. I don't know if you can tell. You can tell that my lips, it looks moisturized, and when first applying, it doesn't even give it a obvious looking that I'm wearing lipstick, but no, it just gives a nice natural color to my lips. So that's the good side about this. So, but since then, I'll just keep using this. But if I were to say if I will repurchase this lip balm, I don't know. Like I said, I have some mixed thoughts if I will keep repurchasing this or not. But hopefully, maybe Be Ready could reformulate this and make it even more moisturizing. I wish they could just make the moisture even last longer. That's what I wish for this. Yeah, Be Ready is a good product for men's natural makeup. Especially this is a really good product. Do I recommend this for what kind of skin types I would recommend this? I would say this foundation, I recommend this to all skin types, whether you're dry, normal, combination to oily skin. It's suitable for all skin types. Yeah. So if you're someone with dry skin, you really need to moisturize well your face, and then make sure you apply this because this is really moisturizing. So this is really suitable for dry skin to use before applying this foundation. So yeah, they're really a good pair for dry skin. And I will also recommend this to people who have oily skin like me, because this is semi-matte, and I would say that yeah, it did kind of make my face oily, but that's because I was wearing this foundation without powder. I didn't wear powder while testing this out because I wanted to see how good this foundation, if it really controls the oiliness, because you see, powder is a must, and I always wear powder every time I wear foundation. I always put on powder. Powder is a must, especially not just for oily skin, but all skin types. They need to wear powder in order to set and make the foundation or the cushion that you wear last longer. Okay, so I'm hoping that the brand Be Ready, they could release their own powder, because I've seen all their products. They have both the sun cream, the foundation, they also have the concealer. I even have the concealer too. I also have their Be Ready concealer, and same color as the foundation, also in the shade number 4 Damian. So I hope that they will launch their own powders. So hopefully if they do have powders for Be Ready, I will definitely purchase it, and then I'll set it with this foundation. Then and if they do release a powder, I might do a review on that. So yeah, hopefully Be Ready will launch it. I'm gonna end this video for now, but I'll probably do another review with this foundation on the second day, and this time I'll try to test it together with the powder and pair it with the Be Ready concealer to see if they're really a good pair. So yeah, I'm gonna test it out probably tomorrow or any day that I'm gonna wear this foundation again, and set it with, and then conceal my under eyes and my dark spots and blemishes with this concealer, and then set my face with powder. And then that's when I will test how if it really helps keeping the foundation even longer, and with powder it helps control the oiliness of my face. So yeah, I will definitely try this out with powder and concealer. So yeah, I will do a second day review with this foundation with powder and concealer. So yeah, so that wraps us on my first impression video. So on my next video I will do a review with powder and concealer and test it even longer times to see how long does it last. So yeah, I'll see you around. Bye guys.